Welcome everybody to the game-breaking news. We've got a leak coming from Okabe, a verified Reset Era video game forum poster and insider. He might be a Capcom employee. His name and icon match that of the senior producer of Capcom's Devil May Cry 5, who was also the producer on Resident Evil Revelations 2 and Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, and also the party game level designer for Sonic and the Secret Rings. Okay, is the poster actually the producer there, or is it an employee maybe with some inside info and he's just posing as the producer, senior producer, of Devil May Cry 5. I mean, it would be clever if you're gonna leak stuff to just hide in plain sight if you are actually the producer of Devil May Cry 5 and the senior producer at that. Maybe if you don't want people speculating who you are, instead of going under another alias, just, claim you're Okabe. No one will believe it. No one will believe you're the actual dude. That's someone just using your name and image, and you'll get away with it forever. They'll be speculating forever. Who is it, the dude that gets our coffee? Is it an intern? Who is the actual Okabe? Well, the real Okabe, please stand up and let us know. If it's you, man, hey, you're making good games over there at Capcom and you're giving us good intel, so thank you for both of those. If it's really you, if it's some other dude, you don't need to take the dude's name, come up with another name, because now you got me all confused. Alright, well, anyway, so the leak here, so on the forum Reset Era Okabe here, a verified poster says, "I'll say it for the 10th time here since last January." So he's been talking about this for a while. No one's been hearing him, but Controller Sports here, Game Breaking News, has heard you. He says, "Hope y'all like riding horses and shooting while riding horses, tropical-ish islands, helping zoos, using jetpacks, narcos, and co-op." Now, that's quite the list there. First off, riding horses and shooting while riding horses. Okay, that's interesting. That almost seems like another era, like an older era, but I don't know. Then he goes on to talk about jetpacks. So how can you have horses as the main way of transportation, but also jetpacks unless there's some kind of time travel? I don't know. These things don't seem to fit together. Jetpacks and horses, Narcos is like the show Narcos, like drug dealing in the 80s in Colombia and stuff like that. So is this going to take place in Colombia? It says tropical-ish islands, and islands are plural, so there might be more than one island, different locations around the globe. I don't know what he's getting at here, but at first glance, this seems like it would be a bunch of BS because it doesn't seem to fit together. But this dude has been right before in the past. He was right about Resident Evil 8 being released at the PS5 event there. He was right about Tony Hawk about to be released in the Unreal Engine 5 reveal as well. And he has hinted at upcoming Prince of Persia development, so we'll see if those come true. But this dude's, like I said, he's verified. He seems to be legit and know his stuff. So if he's right about this, we'll find out soon at the July 12th event, the Ubisoft Forward event, where they're going to reveal all the new Ubisoft stuff, which could very well include Far Cry 6 and that as well. We'll see. Their little picture there it almost looks like Montana from Far Cry 5, and if this is Ubisoft Forward, maybe they're using the image of the past there of their Far Cry 5 setting in Montana to, kind of say, well, this is what we've been doing, and at this Ubisoft Forward, you'll see what we're about to do. So that'll be at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on July 12th, the Ubisoft Forward event. Be there, or be square. The Game Breaking News will be reporting on all that, too. You can bet on that. So we'll find out here if Okabe is correct or not. If he's not, I'm never listening to this dude again. If he's just about a bunch of BS here, he's off on this one, then we can throw that dude out the window. But we'll find out here. So it seems like he's on to something. He knows his stuff, man. So we'll see. So he mentions a tropical environment, which matches Michael Mando's tease there. Michael Mando, I reported on earlier, was the voice actor for Vaz of Far Cry 3, which was a tropical setting. So he says he might be reprising his role as Voss. So if they're going back to a tropical island similar to Far Cry 3, Michael Mando could be up in that island there, riding on a horse or something. We'll see. Michael Mando there could have been the first one to tease this whole thing. He also mentions that you're going to be helping out zoos. You're going to be riding on horses with guns, helping out zoos. So the horse is going to have freedom, but the rest of the animals aren't going to have freedom. And there's going to be like some drug deals going on and jetpacks. I don't know, man. I mean, hey, if there's Far Cry Arcade in it, there could be all kinds of different stuff he could be referencing. I mean, even though they sound like they don't match together in the grand scheme of things, you know, you could have a little bit of this, a little bit of that with the custom map editor and stuff like that. They could throw jetpacks in there, or maybe this is some sort of border crossing scenario in the future where they're using jetpacks to get over Trump's border wall or something like that. You know, I don't know. It's possible. I mean, I ain't saying just because they don't seem to match it ain't possible. It very well could be possible with whatever these game developers have dreamt up. Kabe said we're going to be helping out zoos in the new Far Cry. If you don't already know, I've been helping out zoos for a while now in my videos. One of my biggest videos is me working at the zoo.
We got the Black Panthers to the right, and to the left here we got an albino. First day on the job. Oh man. Alright, and there's the we got the other crocodile, and looks like I'm trapped in here.
Get out of here one way or another, dude. Been in here too long. Way too long, dude. And you can see that here on Controller Sports, and then I finally escaped from that job at the zoo. It was terrible. There's another video of that if you want to follow along there. So I've been at this for a while. I think maybe there's someone at Ubisoft making Far Cry's or watching my videos, because I've been all about the zoos and the animals and everything like that. And ever since Far Cry Primal, they've been dealing with the animals like I like to do. And then Far Cry 5, after Far Cry Primal was set in the South, a lot of the people in that game sound like I do. Someone even said, hey, you could be a voice actor for Far Cry 5. So they seem to be tuned into the channel here. I don't know. I seem to be influential out here with the Ubisoft folk there. I don't know. Maybe it's a weird coincidence, but a lot of my channel got started at the zoo. I'm a southern dude, then they want to do zoos and southern stuff and everything like that. So animals and everything. So we'll see here. Maybe I should, I don't know. What do you guys want to see in the next Far Cry? Let me know. Maybe I'll get into it. Tropical-ish islands. That could be a Far Cry 3 type of deal there, with the boss returning, now helping out zoos. They did have animals in captivity in cages in Far Cry 3 as well, so that could fit in. Jetpacks, I don't think they had jetpacks in Far Cry 3. Narcos, there was some kind of drug dealing scenarios going on with the weed and everything, and he says co-op is going to return. I'm not surprised that co-op is returning. They had that in Far Cry 5. If they don't bring co-op back and they start deleting stuff out of the previous game, this thing ain't going to sell right, guys, because you got to keep building on the title before, okay? You can't be taking stuff out the game that has already been there and people have enjoyed, okay? You got to add more. You can't subtract from it. So, of course, we're going to have co-op. I hope they expand on the PvP as well, and I hope they expand on the arcade and the map editor and all that. And if there's a single-player story, they need to expand on the freedoms of that, maybe add some of that building that they're talking about from the survey that I reported on last time for the game breaking news. They're thinking about maybe adding some kind of farming and building and stuff like that. So just keep adding stuff to it, and if you guys keep advancing the series, it's going to sell well. You can't travel backwards, so definitely you got to have that co-op in there. Okay, jetpacks, that's a new thing. Helping zoos, I've been doing that for a while. Tropical-ish islands, we've seen that before too. Horses, now that's new. See, that's good. That's new too. We've never seen a horse animal in Far Cry. Okay, or otherwise I would have thrown them in the arena and had them fight some other animals, okay? We've never seen that before. So that's good, guys. You're adding some new stuff. I like that. I hope there's a whole lot of more new stuff coming to Far Cry 6. Hopefully we'll find out more on July 12th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the Ubisoft Forward event. Okay, I'm real hyped up for it. I can't wait, guys. I'll be reporting on it and everything. So stay tuned to the channel. Leave me a like if you like it. Leave a comment if you want to talk about Far Cry and what have you. and subscribe as well if you aren't already subscribed. I would appreciate it so you don't miss anything. I got my ear to the street. I'm investigating and researching for the game breaking news, guys, to bring the information to you. Okay, and until next time, this has been Rusty Fluger. Rusty Fluger, over and out.